Hello, Sean V. Bradley, Dealer Synergy CEO. Sean V. Bradley. We have a couple dealers that flew in from different parts of the country to come to the office. We're in the war room of the, pretty much the conference room. If you go to the screen, we are going to now talk about CRM, and this is iMagic. There's a couple tools that I like. iMagic is one, ADV Web Control is another one. Vin Solutions is okay. There's a couple of really good tools. But before I get started, is that you got to understand something. It's not just necessarily the tool. Okay, it's very, very important that you understand what's really the bigger value is how you have your CRM or internet lead management set up. That means your automation, that means your action plans, that means your email templates, your phone scripts, it means your voicemail templates, your voicemail scripts, it's your schedule, the round robin, etc. I'll give you an example. There's a standard procedure. Day one, email comes in, the lead comes in. So the Dealer Synergy process is email, phone call, email, phone call, email, phone call for the first 30 days. What should happen is that the CRM or Internet Lead Management tool should have a predetermined automated action plan for all the emails. Day 1, template 1, day 2, template 2, day 3, template 3, and so on for the 1 through 30. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, so what should happen is the appointment setter, the Internet Sales Coordinator in Dealer Synergy's terms, or the BDC rep, whatever you want to call them at your store, should not have to do any of the manual emails whatsoever. Reason being is that an email, as on the science of communication platform, 55% of communication is visual, 38% is sound and inflection, only 7% is text and the words we use. It is a hell of a lot easier to sell the phone call in an email than it is to sell the automobile. So the rules of engagement that Dealer Synergy are giving you, email sells the phone call sells the appointment builds a relationship, product presentation, demo drive, etc. Make sense? So what should happen here, when a lead comes through, whatever lead management tool that you have, when the lead comes through, what you want to make sure is that the automated emails are set up. And that's what a lot of dealerships do, a lot of companies do, but what they neglect to do is they do not turn around and factor in, and Marvin, this is important on an analytics standpoint, to get all the other scenarios. For example, what about the dead leads? A lead comes in and it gets deaded for whatever reason. It gets dead deal price, dead deal trade, dead deal difference, dead deal whatever. That should automatically be escalated to the dealer principal or the general manager or at the very least the internet director. Why? Because if you as a dealer, Pat, and I keep using you because you're a dealer principal, believe in theoretically 100% TO on the floor, why the hell would we not TO 100% on the internet? An up is an up, right or wrong, people?
Right.
An up is an up, and if you're spending $20 per lead, you have 1,000 leads. That's 20 grand. At a 10% closing ratio, I wouldn't want to lose all those opportunities. You got to realize the frontline coordinators do not have the experience of a sales manager, sales consultant, even. So you don't want to assume that they're dead in the right thing. So you should turn around and have, almost like a safety net. And there should be an action plan automated, just like for fresh leads. For example, let's say somebody bought a car, and this is really, really kind of cool. If somebody bought a car, most people that are untrained professionals will be like, oh, that sucks, I wasted my time, and they don't do anything with it, they just let it go. Are you kidding me? NADA says that if you buy a car, someone in your household will buy another vehicle within 90 days. Fact. Fact number 2 is that a service customer is 7 times as likely to purchase a vehicle from where they service the automobile at. Service, is about 65% of a dealership's profits, etc. It's not a small little thing, it's a big thing. So wouldn't it make sense if somebody bought a car elsewhere that you had an automated action plan that basically drove them to your service department, gave them extra special reasons to come into your service department to leave you lost of sales revenue, try to redirect them for service, ROs, etc. And referrals. Why not? Bad credit. Oh, he's a mooch, and he's a bogue, and he's a rat, he's a roach. All this negative stuff is just ridiculous. These are human beings, these are people, these are opportunities to do business if we turn around and we treat them the right way. For somebody that's got bad credit, they couldn't qualify, instead of throwing them into the roach pile, you know what you do? Set up an automated email action plan. Ask for referrals. Try to get them into your service department. If you're nice to them, respect them, maybe when they get their situation changed a little bit, they come up with a little down payment, they'll remember you. Right or wrong? Yes?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, and all this can be done with automation. It's imperative that you just don't have a fresh lead process protocol, a fresh lead action plan. You want to make sure that you have an action plan for everything. Like Dr. Covey says, begin with the end result in mind. If a customer says, I'm not interested, you should have an action plan laid out. If somebody bought a car, what is the action plan? My rule is this: anytime somebody makes me money, you know what I mean? I'm going to thank them. Right or wrong?
Right.
And I do it a special way. My company knows. I appreciate you. You know, but regardless, that's my point, is that you want to make sure that you have an automated action plan through that. You know what you can also do, which is crazy? There's different things you can tie into your CRM. Like, you could integrate social media capabilities. I have on my iPhone, I just downloaded some apps for occasions. You know, for birthdays, for anniversaries of cars, anniversaries, whatever. The more that you could turn on and create, that's CRM, that's customer relationship management. That's you going above and beyond. And with technology, you don't even have to remember this stuff. The computer basically says, it's his birthday. Send him a card. It's her anniversary. Send her a card. Send her some balloons, whatever. So again, it's imperative that you set up the CRM the right way. And that's what a lot of dealerships don't do. They don't turn around and they don't customize the email templates. Time check?
6.5.
Okay, give me a time check at 9.5, okay? You gotta realize this, that a lot of people don't ever bother customizing email templates. And you know what they do? They put crap ones. Are you still looking for a car? Well, now that you mention it, no. Did you change your mind? Yes. When do you want to come in? Never. How about that? You know, seriously. The average buying cycle is 45 to 90 days. Assume they want you. Assume that they're just waiting for you to get a hold of them. Assume that. Because if you assume that they're not interested, they're not calling me back, guess what? Perception is reality. That is your reality. You're going to attract that reality to you. Would you agree with that, people?
Absolutely.
So again, you need to customize your tool, your email templates. You know what the best email templates are? And I can't give them. If you guys bought my templates, you know, they're good, but they're a base. Part of what we do is when we have an internet director to work with, we want to customize the email templates. You know, what you want to be able to do is, like, one of the best templates is testimonials. For example, you'll have, you know, the title, price, jump at you, price, right? Then you have a picture of a customer, a real customer. Or you could go to, you know, comstock.com or something like that and get, like, you know, an actor, actress, I don't really care, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then you basically have a one-liner, tagline that says, you know, either from directly to the customer or perceived actress or whatever it is. It says, hey, I cannot believe the thousands of dollars saved at Winsville Automotive Group. Amazing. And then there'll be another picture of my internet director, and it's simple, call to action. If you want to save a lot of money, like Susie Smith up there, call me, 555-1212. There's no psychology in most email templates. They're like blah, 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 asking either dumb questions or not even escalating to an actionable thing. Call me, come in, here's why. Y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so and then you don't put in, there's so many things you can put in the email templates. You know, you can have all the different sales, all the different specials. You can have funny stuff, interesting stuff. You can turn around and have, besides the specials and inventory and incentives, have testimonials, reviews, videos. How about video, you know, invite people to video chat, video Skype. Hey, would you like to turn around and see your car virtually? I mean, come on. Virtual test drive right now. Woo, there you go. There's a lot of things that you can do. Surveys, how did I do this, that, and the other thing. Social media, ask them, hey, what's the best way to contact you? Social media, Facebook, Twitter, etc. I'm here to make this convenient for you. Now, what are we trying to do with these emails and the process and the CRM? We're looking to escalate to the next best form of communication. The best example I could give you an analogy with is mixed martial arts or wrestling, etc. You know, you don't want to just choke somebody out, you know, you want to try to get to the next best position. Jiu-jitsu, wrestling, MMA, that's what it's about, the next best position. Does that make sense? In here, we want to escalate from the email communication to the phone call as quickly as possible. So all the content, all the processes, all that stuff needs to be conducive to that. Stop and then start another one.